The first place at 525. Did this play?
Deep. Yeah, it was really nice coverage.
I just want to make sure that this is the right play.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Goes down the sideline. Oh yeah.
If you're watching his back pedal. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, groovy. All right. All right, so your times are about.
Next.
Yeah, a bunch on back to back.
Stop for by the time you find it. How's it going?
Good, man. Make yourself.
Good.
You still with DMV? Having fun?
Oh yeah. Of course. Fun thing.
I see you, Marty Peters. Mic is open. You are ready to go ahead. Anytime.
For like $3.
Right.
Bloomberg's for like $1.
All right, the hour is now upon us to embark again on a new season of football and training here in the Southern Chapter. I don't have anything new to bring before you in terms of schools and schedules. None of that is out yet. Gallaudet schedule is not out. Catholic schedule is not out. The NUMAC schedule for that conference is not out yet. So maybe by the next time we meet at the end of March, we'll have more information on schedules. Or at a minimum, we'll have maybe a number of games and have that idea all set. The only other item for business, for those of you who are not going to the TVFOC clinic, the weekend of March 10th and 11th, on March 11th, there will be a women's professional football jamboree at Frederick Douglass High School in Baltimore from 10 a.m. till about 2 p.m. Our new applicants, as well as some select staff, will be asked to come out and work those plays. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and bring up Todd Reese.
I got one thing before we get to Todd. Guys, as you know, it is that time of year where I start knocking on your door asking for money.
I thought I was the muscle.
Well, no, if you don't answer when I knock on your door, that's when I send Hef after you. I am pleased to report the financial position that the chapter continues to be in is strong. So we will be reducing your dues again by $5 this year. So we are down to $60 from $65. So 60 and 30 will be the magic numbers this year. If you're a Division I official, there will be a special arrangement for you. I will be sending out invoices here in the next week or two. Please do your best to get those back to me as soon as possible. I like to have as much in hand before we get going with the season, so I know who we're going to actually be able to give games to. Because if you're not paying, you're not getting games. All right. Other than that, if you have any questions on that, please let me know. But again, I'll be sending those out shortly. If you do not get an invoice from me by the 1st of March, if you don't get anything from me by the 1st of March, it means I probably have your email address wrong. But I will go back and make sure that you have it updated in ZebraWeb properly. And if you do not, please do that now or sometime in the next couple of days, so I can then match it up with our accounting system. That's all I have. So,
Mr. Heffron, anything?
No, sir. Too early in the season for all the craziness. As you well know, everything can change between now and August. So clinics. Obviously, you're here at study groups. For those of you watching on the internet, stay connected and stay in shape and informed.
Any questions from the floor? Okay. For those of you that don't know, we have Todd Reese, a football official who works for the AAC, who has worked just about every major college bowl game or national championship game that has been around, has worked NFL whatevers and this, that, and anything else. So, Todd, teach us.
Oh. Thank you, guys. Marty, how you doing? Thanks for having me. Robert gave me an assignment here he gave me some film, and he said go through it and evaluate it or look at it, and I found out how anal I am, and you'll find out how anal I am, because I look at all the little details and the possibilities of what could have happened and what did happen. So, and I looked at one, and I didn't like the camera angles. Then I came on this one. This is from 2013, so maybe none of you guys are on it. I think you have a list of who's actually officiating it. But out of this, I only got through the first half, Robert.
It's okay.
and I had 40 plays. So that's how I know I am. So almost every play I could find something that we could look at and learn from. And I learned a lot from doing this. Okay, this first play is going to be some nice coverage by the deep wing. I don't know who these people are, other than I think Alonso's the deep.
Alonzo is the back judge.
back judge.
Chuck Broche and David Aird are the deep wings. Ralph Porter and Mike Viles are the wings. It is Joe and Randy in the middle.
But look at the coverage of the deep wing on the top, and the wing, the short wing coming down and getting the spot, and see what you think. I think it's really, really good coverage by the deep. Mike, what do you think? Good?
You shouldn't get the spot.
He shouldn't.
Should not.
Okay, good. So we should get the short wing, should be coming up and get the spot and just take care of the clock and dead ball officiate.
He was in good position, and then he hit forward.
Right.
So this is the other.
It may take me a half a day to get there, but if I'm coming, let me come. Keep your cushion, keep everything in front.
There's really nothing happening here other than the guy goes to the ground, so there's
All right.
nothing. The next one,
You actually give 6:10 as the time, so this may be the next play.
okay.
Balloon 25, goal line.
Yeah, quick, let's go back to the setup here. Look where the deep official is. Right here, I know Terry wants these guys. If we're this close, we're at the 25-yard line, just get there and be ready to officiate. And then when the play comes to you, you don't even have to move. The more we move, the more we bounce around, moving our head, the less we see, the less we can make a good judgment. Because you might have something right off the line, and if you're right here, just press coverage, you might have something, and if you're deciding where you're going to stand, just be there and ready to officiate. I would be off it a little bit, and that way, if you have a play back here on the line, you can just turn. Try not to turn and block this guy's vision because he might come and bail you out. So I'd stay out of on the back side of the white and be frozen with your eyes still on your keys.
Okay, and I'll be more anal than Todd on this, because we have someone right there.
Mm-hmm.
That person needs to be back there.
Yeah, that comes up later.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to go to the next play? Or just,
Yeah, next play.
all right, so you got 9 minutes.
9 minutes, dead ball, flag, dead ball.
This is on kickoff?
Yeah, let's see what happens here. I didn't memorize all these. Watch them a couple times. Also, great dead ball officiating. I think. Get it on the next one. Maybe not. I think something happens down low over here. Or maybe not. Maybe that's why that's like, what's this foul? Right there. Did you see that right at the end? And I drew a flag. I think it was these guys right here. It's up here. Right there.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
So is that enough? I think the play was still going on, Robert, or not? So be careful. He's tackled. Okay, he is down.
this guy right here.
Yeah. Is that enough?
No,
Okay. That's why I put that. That's why I put a question mark on that.
not big enough.
Not big enough.
That's talk to.
Did the guy even go down?
Okay, so how many? Okay, it's one flag we didn't need, right? I mean, Terry's on us. We try to keep it in our pants. Let these kids play. Not come in with an incorrect call. We're screwed. All right. We'd rather have a no call than to come in with something incorrect. Now this team has to go back 15 yards or gets 15 yards, vice versa.
This is that illegal shift.
Yeah, here we go. All right, what do we got up here? We have, this is going to be, he's going to signal illegal shift after play. See what happens.
No, he signals illegal. He signals illegal motion.
He does this.
Yeah.
Illegal shift, illegal motion. Which has to be two people, right?
No. A shift is 2.
I mean, shift is 2. The illegal motion would be going forward.
Yeah, and perhaps he is going for the slot man.
Here?
Maybe, I mean, I don't know what he saw, but I don't see anything there.
You see anything there, Robert?
Anybody see a foul? Nothing. Good.
Okay, that's 2, right? Can we keep score? That's 2. All right.
Next play. Or 2
All right.
plays.
This is a holding call by the R. I think this is a pretty good call. I think they're right there. Let's see, right there. I think there's actually 2 holds on this play. Makes me wonder what the umpire's looking at.
Let's get the.
You'll
the
see
other
it here. I
view
think it's one of these 2 guys. Where is it?
Right
Right there, right
there.
there. 69 or less. Do you want to run that again? 69 or 60? 69, I think, grabs this guy.
Oh, okay.
Well,
60. They
spun.
both. Yeah, 60 is worse, I think.
Like,
Yeah, 60.
Do we want the hold on 69? We don't want the
No, you want 60. You don't want
Okay.
69.
good judgment there. Yeah.
He's
This one, next one is 11. This one, next one at 11:40 is just ball mechanics. Okay, this is a good example. It just made me think to tell you guys. We try to work with 1 ball as much because our teams run pretty fast, and you think, well, it's 2 balls, you might be able to get. Just get that 1 ball. You're in total control of the 1. Everybody knows that 1 ball is coming right back in. If it's a dry day, a normal day, get that down at your feet. Because what happens when you have 2 balls? Now I take this ball, I got to get this ball out. Now he has to come running in and administer a second ball, which causes two things bad can happen. I got to get rid of this one. He got to get that one in, and now these guys don't know which ball's coming in. But what we do is we just take this ball. He'd come in, we'd go there, or I go straight in because we got to see him. We got a U. So we push that 1 ball right back in. Saves a lot of mechanics.
I'm trying to find where the referee hands it. He hands it to the
Now
referee.
you'll see right here. Okay, now.
Referee hands it back to him.
Yeah.
Right. Now he takes it, just take it, throw it in. He's already got the spot. Now you'll see the field judge come down. He's already got one.
got
Now
one in
you
his
got balls flying all over.
Yeah.
Sometimes in a game, I mean, it's just I find it's easier to just work 1 ball if it's a nice day.
And I would add a question to it since we're being all anal. What the hell is the field judge doing with the ball that quick anyway? These guys aren't even away from each other. So that means your attention is not where it needs to be.
Very good point. Yeah. And field judge and turn in the ball boys then. And I'd rather have them officiate.
This is that.
Target.
Yeah.
This is that play.
This is that
We
play.
saw this earlier. You guys can all have a judgment on Robert. You can say you want this or don't want this. It's a big call.
They're not necessarily about this. Otherwise.
Unfortunately, you guys don't have replay to make the final decision.
He led with his shoulders. I mean, what are our indicators?
All right, question. Hands up if you think we have a targeting foul. 3, 4. Who thinks we just have a basic unnecessary roughness? Who thinks we just have a good football play? All right, so the ball's released. Receiver goes for the ball. Ball's there. Defender doesn't launch, lead, heads to the side. Receiver's coming down.
Watch that right arm.
Watch the right arm. Yeah.
He didn't give him the flipper.
Did you see that?
He didn't go up.
Did he lead with the forearm?
Yeah. So that would show.
So
He finished him off with the forearm. He led with the shoulder.
Doesn't matter what he leads with. it's got to be a hand, elbow, head, shoulder, right? Into the head, neck area. Does he get the head, neck area? Watch the head. Does the head go back?
Well, it does, but it's because he got hit. It's not because he got hit in the head. It's because he got hit.
Can we go to the sideline view
Yeah.
again? Let's see what we have.
Who's the referee in here? Right, you get this. Ball's passed him. Right? You get this at halftime. Your guys have thrown that guy out. You overturn it, you just say, we're going to leave it. This is the video you get.
Is there contact in the head, neck area? Where is his head going? Safety in this game? I think you toss it.
Now, Bill Ward says he don't want that.
Okay, well then.
He doesn't want the ejections, so Bill Ward says give him the 15 for an UNR as opposed to the targeting. The only difference is the player gets to play.
Yeah, and that's awesome.
No, that ejection's not standing up because he hit him with the shoulder and he hit him right in the chest. I mean,
My only issue is he doesn't launch.
yeah, there's
He doesn't leave the ground of his helmet.
there's no aggravating element to
So
it.
I don't have any of my indicators to back up a target.
All right.
Does he go in and
That
up?
doesn't mean if this was an HD and I had one more angle, I'm not going to find it. What I'm saying is what I see from the grainy video from the other side of the field, I don't see a launch. I see a guy turn his shoulder. He hits the guy in the body. His head goes back.
Well, it just.
If you get hit in the chest and you're at a full run, your head's gonna go back. I mean,
Having seen the ones on this where the guy does get targeted, you see him come through, or he comes through like that, this doesn't stand out.
Okay.
But he wound up on that. I don't care what you say. To me, he wound up on that last part. And it went into it. He wound up.
okay.
I think we got arguments on both sides here, so we'll move on. But it was just a play for discussion, and remember all your targeting things: head, neck, area.
1328.
Now, for those of you who are new to the game, you're not, hey, for those of you who are new to the game, in order to get that foul, you have to be watching the defender. You can't watch the receiver or just the ball. You got to know what the defender is doing in order to get a targeting foul. We want, if we're going to have targeting, and this is at all levels, we want to have a conversation with more than one or two people.
Watching the film, I would call it target. On the field, I would call it personal.
And for those of you who want to get into the replay booth, good luck.
Here.
Have you stop them if they don't go up? You stopping it?
No, it's not
Not if you-
shockingly bad enough.
Deb says it's not targeting. She felt strongly enough to send me an email. To say that.
All right, the next one is, are we
You
at
say the whole 1328 to hold 71?
38? Yeah, it's a hold on 71, who I think's right.
It's going to be the right guard.
Is this the play?
Yeah.
Yeah. He hugs him up a little bit.
Really?
The flag's down. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. You like that, Robert?
How many say holding? Maybe it's not a call.
Make him bigger?
Make them bigger. What category would you put it in if you're going to call holding?
Grab restrict. I mean, he is pulling him from behind just a touch, just a little bit.
This is where the pause in your pause, read, and react might come into play. Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
All right, that may stand corrected.
It's at the point of attack, but the guy makes the tackle right there. I mean,
He did tackle. He was in on the tackle. So
Yeah, that's a.
All right, so we've got 2 no call or 2 incorrects and 1
Marginal.
And the thing is, does he meet the definition of holding? Absolutely.
Yes, by the
But-
letter of the.
Right. But are we being really technical if we call that foul? What we want you to do is talk yourself out of as many fouls as you throw on. And if you talk yourself out of the foul, you will be having a lot longer and more prosperous career.
This guy gets sprung for 20 yards. Maybe you have my attention.
Right, yeah, there you go, right.
Okay.
Can you can, see what happens.
There's no such thing as a late flag.
Well.
The announcers love that.
Okay, I think this is mechanic 1 up top. See what you think mechanic wise on a first down out of bounds.
Turn it back.
I think you want to follow that player out a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely want to stay there until everybody's out of harm's way.
You're turning away from. Well, I guess he's.
He keeps his head there, but you turn it. It doesn't look good.
We would prefer the S in that case go straight to the players. Don't go straight to the ball boy. And this goes back to what Todd showed earlier about ball mechanics. High school guys run to the balls. We run to the players. We get to the place.
Next play. Nice whistle mechanic down for the H.
Yeah, I like his whistle mechanics. I mean, I don't have the whistle in my mouth. I mean, everybody has their own thing, but I like to have it out and then stick it in, blow it, and then spit it out, and you get your hand up, and you're good to go there. So I like that. That was good.
Much less likely to have an inadvertent whistle.
Yeah, we don't want an inadvertent whistle. I have my lanyard goes all the way down to about right here because I like to keep the whistle as far. You don't know how many times I've gotten it this far, and I was like, I'm glad I didn't. I mean, just that half a second thought has saved me many, 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 many times. All of a sudden, I'm ready to go, and then the ball's over there. I'm like, how in the hell? It's because I'm slow. Save me an inadvertent whistle. 15:05. Nice mechanic. Target foul, maybe? No. I said no. No. Okay. Yeah. He's still, just to cover the targeting rule, when a player is catching the ball, he's still protected until he's made the catch. So
He's bobbling.
you'll find that sometimes when they throw these passes out to the flat to these receivers, that these guys come high and go right to the face. So don't think you can't have targeting back here is my point when you get these passes in the flat, because these guys come flying up and bash them.
He didn't jack him up too bad.
But here's the other thing. I would have maybe wound that. Maybe forward progress would be where he got hit, which is not too far off. But little things like that for the short wings.
Be a punt. Stop the punt back there.
Yeah, the back judge, guys, you're on film. Maybe people are watching you on film, and this is your moment to shine. You've got it's dead, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. Now it stops the clock. Okay, and you can watch it here.
No, they cut it out.
I think they follow him.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
just for a second.
So, if for some reason Terry listens to me about anything, and I watch his film and I see his back judge, I like the way he works and everything, and then I see that he maybe doesn't do the mechanic right. Then I wonder if he's officiating right. But just come up, you don't get too many times to shine. Just get it and mechanically get it shut down and put the ball down. All right, go ahead.
DOF question mark.
DOF.
Yeah, you got moving along the line.
Yeah, there's no flag on this play, guys. What do you think?
don't have a good angle because yeah.
Can't tell whether he's in, but if you throw it, anybody gonna say anything? But it's that close. I mean, he's got to be.
He's in there. He's in there.
$16.55, good block. Oh, this one down here. Looks ugly as all get out, but he got good feet. He's wrestling. I mean, he's not holding. He's doing a hell of a job. It looks bad, but he got good position. And if it would have been the other way, and the guy's needs outside contained, and he holds him from getting that outside contained, then you would have a foul. But he had good feet.
We're going to 21. We're going to 21, 28.
21-28, possible hold. Let's see if we can find this thing. Where was it,
Yeah,
guys?
takedown, 71.
71?
Poof.
All right, is there any others?
Quick grab that.
That's a good one, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you got a little bit of a grab there.
He aches the tackle. I'd let him have it that time because he made the tackle still.
Pause.
What do
In
you
your
do about
pause
that
where you
robot?
react.
It was 71 is the got the takedown.
What do we think about this low block in 2016, 2017?
Ooh,
At the 35-yard line.
I didn't see that one.
30, that one.
Okay, where does he come from? Is he legal? He's a tackle, right? Or is it this guy?
No, it's in the middle.
Left guard, I think.
Coming right there.
That's cool.
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the one at the point at the 31.
That one.
When the ankle grab?
Is he outside the tackle box? You got to be 10 to 2, right?
His initial. It looks like his initial contact is in the front. Hang on.
That's another good point. We're looking at the whole.
Yeah, his initial contact's in the front,
Really?
or it's close. He saw him coming.
You could probably. That's another way of looking at it. It's not much contact there, but
Yeah, it's not very blocked.
There was position change. You could perk your ears up, but the guy
But
position change.
Yeah.
you're looking for the right thing, but then it's got to be there to pull it. But yeah, so here's a couple we missed, and we had a couple that we had wrong earlier. So
Are you okay with him grabbing his foot?
well, since the guy didn't gain anything,
The guy made the tackle.
guy makes the tackle.
You can think about it.
About to take down.
I'm not okay with him grabbing his foot, but right now, all he has is my attention.
Right.
I want to see what the heck happens.
Would they? You don't know this coach's situation, but yeah,
You're gonna have coaches yelling at you that he held.
good point. And what do you say, Robert? You do a very good job.
Exactly.
Robert's just gonna go. He's probably not gonna say anything. He's gonna like chill. Like I made the play.
We got clock
I
question mark.
mean, there was a grab, there was some restriction, but it wasn't enough. That's the typical answer. It wasn't big enough. I saw it, it wasn't big enough, I let it go, and he made the tackle.
Exactly.
That tells the coach you saw everything on that play. He'll disagree with you, but you'll have to keep going. When you get the film, look at the film. You write it down on your card. Get the film, look at the film, and then you decide later on whether it was really as bad as you thought it was. A lot of folks are going to throw these fouls, and then they're going to go get the tape, and they're going to be like, ooh, what did I do there?
I will quote Patrick Hope after his Big Ten clinic last year. When you go watch your film and you go look at your fouls, if they don't, at full speed, jump off the television screen or your laptop, you made a wrong call. I see what everybody's saying about, oh, what do you think about this? Oh, what do you think about that? you're right. Are you gonna call him? And the answer is, hopefully,
No.
not.
That's a good point.
Does this film meet the definition of there's holding on every play and you could call holding on every play?
Pretty much.
Okay.
All right, so you got the clock question mark. Here.
Yeah, this might be mechanics, or probably mechanically. Let's see what happens here. Okay, is that, the only thing here is we would wind this, right? Because he's in bounds, possibly. Just wind it. It's getting.
Plaza is good for telling the short wings, especially. Tell a good story for the clock operators. I know Deb is on the phone. She operates clocks. Press box side, far side, just a little whine. Just help everybody out.
Yeah, let's just look at this spot. I think it's a good spot, but it's one of those a little trickier. This could be a crossfield mechanic. It should be a crossfield mechanic, and it's an easy one because it's right on a line. But you want to get the crossfield.
Hold on.
Is where he gets hit, not where he catches the ball. It's where he gets possession and then contact and then driven back. So he has it, hit, boom, goes
Right
back. So it's going to be right around the 40, which is good. I just put this in here to think crossfield mechanics with your opposite wing.
23-10.
More helpful when it's a little bit further downfield. It's more helpful when it's further downfield and it's right on the line of the game. So you got to make that call correctly.
KCI or legal touch.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what you guys think. I'm not even going to try to figure this out. I need deep guys here. We got nothing so far from anybody. Nothing from nobody. I got an illegal touch. What do you got here now? Watch this.
Fair catch.
Absolutely. Was there an illegal touch in there, though?
No, we didn't.
And what is that ball now? It's
Live.
Okay, so it gets recovered on whatever yard line. 26, 29.
All right, so how many say foul? What's our enforcement? Now.
We reset the clock, since nobody did anything,
What do you mean?
we stopped the clock.
Oh.
Everybody certainly stood around looking at it, no one controlled the clock, clocks and spots,
Now,
right?
where did we put the ball here?
I don't think
26, it's on. So it should
But
be
still.
26. Right? It's already finally recovered. Yeah.
Blue
Blue recovered the wrong
Where's he
ball.
got the ball?
2 yards ahead of where the foul.
Well, hopefully we didn't have a whistle on this.
That's at the 26. Ball rolls forward. It's about the 29.
Oh, right. You're right.
And they put the ball on the 26.
They had illegally one illegal touch.
Oh, they took the.
Must have, but didn't
Then
exist.
why would they
Well,
take it at the?
He did that.
He signaled for it, not very confident.
But why wouldn't he take it where
But why wouldn't they take it forward of that spot?
Just a lot of, these are very little things on a very big play. And there's so many things there. Is there kick catch interference? Is there a flag down, right? No flag. But there should. To do this play right, there should have been a flag for kick catch interference.
Where do you want that flag to come from?
Back to
Back to this or somebody?
Back judge primarily, but that deep official on the wing can help out. I mean, what else would he be looking at that point? I mean, he
Three
may
guys
actually
looking.
have a better view of whether there's
Hell,
contact.
Short wing's got to
But the
look at it
question
too.
is, do you have to have contact in order to have KCI?
No.
Okay. So if the back judge goes into the ether, somebody has to come in and help the crew out.
Deep guys looking at 15.
Yeah.
This might be one where the headline might.
Yeah, he's got a good angle on it up there. And somebody's going to be watching 58 as he's coming in to conceivably blocking the back. So somebody should be looking in there.
Ooh. Yeah, if I'm standing there like there, you gotta take a big deep breath. You see that, right? What?
And we talked about on Saturday, and I know a couple Saturday folks are here, but this is also an example of we have to finish officiating the play. Just because we had a potential touch, illegal touch, KCI, the ball is not dead when we had that touch. Play went on until we had a recovery.
Hopefully we don't have a whistle.
You got to keep officiating.
Really good teach you play for a lot of reasons. As a short wing, I learned something. I got to come down and be ready to officiate that. I usually don't. I'm just so worried about who's blocking who, which in the back. But I don't get into catch interference too much. But man,
But what might you? What else can the short wing help out on? What did 85 do? And after he gives a fair catch,
block.
for how long?
Blocking,
Till the end of the down.
right?
Not just the end of the kick. He is prohibited from blocking until the end of the down. So somebody's got to know what he's doing the rest of the way.
Since he signaled, the kick is.
Is it?
When he possesses it, if he catches it.
Somebody.
Because what if, all right, now he's touched it, right? Let's say now is Kay in a position to pick up the ball and run with it?
There's a lot on that play, guys. All right.
All right, you got a DPI question mark.
DPI question mark. What do we got on this one? DPI or not? DPI or not? So you officiate your key, see if he gets DPI. No. But what do we know about that play?
He's not turning around. He's suspect.
It's very, 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 very suspect. If he's going to see that more than anybody, it's the short wing. The deep guy should signal. He should be looking at that head right now. Man, is that perfect timing. Perfect timing. Doesn't hold it long enough. Oh, then it comes out. Is it a fumble?
I don't think he ever had possession. They were fighting for it.
But I'm just saying, don't give up. Is that a catch or not a catch? That scenario comes into play too.
Well, at least my deep wing was decisive.
1, 2, 3, and it came out.
They were both decisive, so.
It depends on, holy smokes. Would that go to replay? May. It may. 1, 2, 3.
Has he got possession at that point?
Man, I don't want to work this game. This one. I mean, look at this. And then we're only, we're not, God, we got 20
What
plays.
do you think, guys?
Now, the other thing that's it's good to point out at this point is this is the film that we get at this level. End zone, 50-yard line, sideline, officials in good position. You really can't tell. You might be able to blow it up.
Stays up there for some reason.
Yeah. And then it comes out.
I think it's fine. Being incomplete. But man, this kid thinks it's still a fumble. You see him jumping?
All right.
Replay, you gonna jump in there and,
Hell no.
Half don't want no part of that.
If they ruled fumble, would you have overturned them, Bob? Or changed the call?
No, no, there's absolutely not enough there either way. I will go with the officials on the field.
You have clock in wind.
Inbounds, maybe just another sideline mechanic here with the clock, maybe. Let's see what we got. Oh, is he inbounds or out of bounds? And he winds and stops. I think he makes the first down anyway.
But that's the only time we'd use that wind stop. Well, wait,
Let's see here. Where are we?
that's a long way to go. Oh no, it's 2 and 10. So he's got to go to 37.
All right, he's got to go to 37.
Yeah, he's got it. Okay.
He's got the first down now. So the only thing you should be thinking about is stopping the clock, right?
No, that's he wound and stopped. So he's gonna. I mean,
You don't have to.
doesn't much matter in this case because.
don't use unnecessary signals.
Yep.
If you get the proper mechanics and you stop the clock here, if you get inside the last minute or the last, 2 minutes of a game where it's really critical, if you have proper mechanics at the beginning of the game, you're more than likely to get proper mechanics at the end of the game. Especially a good game where it's tight. Wesley is probably going to win this game by about 40 or 50 points.
Like 10,
But proper mechanics. This is also your time when people say, well, I never get a look. Nobody ever sees me.
And you don't want to be seen on this one.
Right. I mean, here you have an AAC official looking at the film. Now, if he's really impressed with anybody, he's going to say, who's that guy? And one of us will say, oh, that's so-and-so. Oh, instant radar. Being a scrimmage coordinator, you might even get a call one day and say, hey, go someplace and work a scrimmage. Let me see if you can do something else.
All right, what do we got next?
We have
Punt.
punt back judge 26-10.
All right, here's another punt with the back judge in the clock. Little things, guys. Little things. Just like that wind. When it comes down, there's not really a whole lot happening here. Boom, boom, boom. Get a ball stop. Plays over. Clock, clock. So here's a prime example. This is a time where you can shine. Okay, camera's on you. Take that opportunity to look your best. That's all I can say. The ball's in your hand. The ball's in your court. That's when you want to look the sharpest. Not that you don't want to look sharp any other time, but it stands out when you're not on top of it.
Can I ask a question on the end of that play? Hey, Mike, at the end of that play, what's the back judge's primary responsibility? Ball or the clock?
Clock, I don't care about the ball. Once he throws it in my face.
Just boom, boom. Shine it up.
DPI.
DPI hook and turn. See what we got here. What do you think? This is bang bang. So. Boom. Comes in from deep.
Yeah, look at the coach. Any problem with the coach?
Lots of problems with that coach.
The grass is gonna eat you up.
That's the visitors over there.
Oh, but they called it on the.
I don't think they called anything.
Yeah, they did.
What's foul?
Yeah.
They dropped it.
They did drop it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It came in. It came in
Oh,
back
here we
here.
go. Good.
Well,
I can't see it from there.
Yeah, again, the camera angles don't help us here. But man, it looks like he took the one arm away, coming across there. It doesn't look like much, but I think he does take the one arm. Right there, he's
Did the coach buy the foul? I'm not saying, we talk about flags being late, not late, but the coach has a hissy fit. And a couple seconds later, now we have the flag coming out.
Aaron, did they fix the location of the flag?
I don't know. All right.
so it should be about 42 maybe. 41, 42.
I think it's the 31. 30.
He's got the flag sitting on a 35.
The fouls.
30.
Fouls at the 31.
Good question.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
No, that's my question.
That's
Is it fixed
a
or not? I don't know if you noticed.
No, you saw him just running in from the sideline. He never even went to his flag.
So we give him 5
They
extra
gave him
yards.
that 5 extra yards to put the ball at the 36.
Good look there, yeah.
And then again, that goes back to telling a good story, guys. Finish officiating, take your time. And it ups your credibility. Point to that flag, move it where it needs to be, and then you go to your effort.
Dang, who could help on that?
The short wing.
Short Wing's wondering why you didn't call it, so he's
Hey, the coach is all in his ear. He doesn't have a clue.
Umpire could help.
maybe this guy down
Opposite, the
here.
opposite wing.
That's,
Todd's got to fix this. He's on the other side. He's no, it was over here. The play ended here. How you end up down there?
yeah, I mean, if you're that good, I mean that's a big feather in your cap. You help with that. Nobody would probably ever know because you got it right. But that's
The umpire's looking right in there too. Yeah.
that's 7 guys officiating. Maybe the back judge,
That's the first question I asked.
he's stopping the clock. Come up, move the flag.
Well, and you see the H actually walks up to that spot too. The coach is chewing him,
Yeah,
but he's walking into the cover the flag, and they should know that he's beyond the end of the play. All right, well,
So, just as a crew help thing, as the umpire's coming over, or as whoever that wing official's coming over to help, the guy on the wing, he's tied
he's
up to
getting
the coach.
chewed. Yeah.
But the umpire might want to help out that wing on the way over. Hey, is it your spot? Is that your spot? Ball's up here, or whatever.
Yeah, the only problem is there's chaos here. He's probably still wondering if he's right or wrong. Now everybody's up and gone, so your spot's gone. So he don't know. Man, he don't know what that flag's down for. It might be Opia. You know.
Umpire's got your spot.
Still have your spot though.
Umpire's got your spot.
Think.
Yeah.
Until he leaves, watch.
Well, it was an incomplete pass, so there wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no end of the play spot that he has to worry about. But
I mean, I'd like the referee to ask me.
is that your spot?
You get the
Yeah.
spot.
You want who to ask?
Why not report that? I'd love the referee to ask.
I'm not going all the way down there to ask you where the spot of the foul was. All I want to know is, what do you got? You're going to tell me you have DPI and the number, and I'm going to turn to the crowd and I'm going to say pass interference, defense,
Yeah, spot foul.
spot foul, first down.
Let's go.
I ain't going to ask. If you are expecting the referee to ask that question, now the umpire might ask the question if it's in the right spot, if he has any doubt. But I ain't getting into that nonsense. I got enough to do. Wes, you get into that.
Probably won't even make it to it. You'll get your prelim, say defense, 26, and then you're done.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no need to run all the way to the referee.
So if you're throwing the flag, get your flag where it needs to be because nobody else is gonna help you.
I'll try and ask a wing guy who throws that the flag is good, meaning is that in a good spot, is the flag good, if you need a minute to adjust it.
Right.
Put it where you want it, like put it in a good ball. Is the flag good? That's the difference.
footwork.
Yeah, let's look at footwork on this next play. I'm trying to think.
It says the F.
The F?
No, it can't be.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
It's the S.
Oh, right here.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, now it's good.
What?
You know,
Oops, yeah, oh, my bad, guy.
I don't think I have to say much about this. You gotta clear your sideline because you could get hurt, and he is really lucky he didn't step on that guy and break his camera, or break his plate. And he was a problem earlier down in the end zone. So clear your sidelines.
I usually tell camera people when I used to repeat, I tell camera people on the sidelines, if you want to stay behind that yellow line when the play is long, it doesn't seem like it's close now. When it ends up on top of you, it's too late.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's only been one, it's at a JV game, and she got plowed. And it was on a long pass that went out of bounds, but they figured it out. They figured it out.
All right, so what do we think about the visitor sidelines? Now that we've seen
Yeah.
the stuff, we're getting ready to have a punt. What do we have? We have a cluster waiting to happen over there on the visitor side.
Say, this guy's in the white. This guy's close.
Would be in the white if it was a full size one.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Wesley has that skinny stripe, don't they? Yeah.
But they do, but what are you going to say to the sideline that can help you out?
It's their return.
Exactly. Coach, we might be coming back this way. You might want to get back. I wouldn't want to bring back a good return.
All right, you get something about punt coverage here.
All right, let's watch this punt coverage. Goes loose. All right, up here. Isn't he supposed to be on the pylon, or was this a great kick? Where do you guys line up on
Good
punt?
kick, but you should still get there.
He doesn't have to be on the pylon at all? Okay.
We're outside the 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're outside the 50.
I mean, if you know the guy's got a leg, I might go ahead.
I don't know the deep mechanics, but that's cool.
Yeah, he does.
So he's at the 5, so he's going to hold. Like you guys needed to be on the. Got it covered. But again, when it hits the dirt in the end zone, isn't it dead? Okay.
I can't see.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right there, it should be dead. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
In or out clock. 32:11.
Okay, here's this guy catches a pass here. Is he inbounds or out of bounds? I guess he has him in. This would be a good wind, right? Because we're short of the line to gain, so you wind on those. If it makes the line to gain, you just stop the clock.
32:57. First down mechanic.
Okay, the line judge will help with the first down. So he's coming, he's got a first down right there. Now the head linesman comes in. Says, well, let me look Check, please.
Oh, Ralph. He cheated.
I don't think he trusts his line.
Listen, I'll just say, you look like an umpire working out of position, so.
Well, I'm also not happy with the umpire walking to the dead ball spot on that instance. I mean, let's get the ball, let's get it back, let's help out. He should see that it's first down.
Now, Randy already went.
I mean, good help out of referee.
This is actually a hell of a football game. We're stopping this thing 90 times, but wait till the next few plays are pretty interesting. I was about ready to stop right there, but I said, no, let me go through the rest of it. But now we have another close to first down. What are we going to get here?
doing that. I mean, that's your wing partner there. You gotta work together. He just said, I don't trust you for a lick of beans. And that would bother me.
And as a referee, it bothers me if the line judge isn't stopping the clock or giving the next down. Because I'm not waiting for the head linesman. I'm looking over at the line judge, and if the line judge says it's first down, I ain't coming up and overruling. First down, let's go.
All right, we're just looking at this little tackle action here for referees. I don't think this is anything, but it's a good nothing. Right?
Get off him, get off him, get off him.
Yeah, he took him where he's going.
What do we got?
Let's see here. Potential chop.
Potential chop. All right, as a line judge, you don't know. Okay, you freeze it for a second. I get to. This is usually our key line judges. If we got any in here. Okay, trust me, you gotta stay with this guy because if he chops, it's our butt, and if he goes over here and chops, it's even a harder call. But you make that call and you get it right, it's a bowl game. That's how I look at it every time. I said, he goes over there and chops, I got a bowl game. And that's how you get bowl games, is you just stay with it. But, man, is that hard to make from over here. Did he get that guy and was the other guy engaged? You better be really good. Oh, man. You can't go after that. But I'd be reaching. I'd be like, man, maybe those guys will take me off if I'm wrong.
No, he wouldn't even.
But anyway, what you learn from this is when you scout your teams, that 28 goes low. So I got his butt all day long. And when he does go low and when he does chop, I'm going to get it because that's going to be a ball game.
Same guy. Same guy, different play.
Same guy, different play. I'm scouting this team. I'm going, all right, let's see. I'm down here at the bottom. Let's see what my little guy does this time. Okay. Ooh. Okay, it's good. But he's on I'm liking him right now. The chances are really good today.
He's thinking, yeah, he has the ball.
Chances are really, really freaking good. All right, but these backs can get you in a world of hurt. And I got in a world of hurt. Man, I got his out at who was it? East Carolina and Tulsa. And they got this back. And East Carolina's, they can't do anything right. They're fouling left and right. And nothing's going right for them. Tulsa's kicking their tail. And he wants to throw a screen pass to this guy out here, this back. So he's my back. Sure enough, I leave him for a split second. He goes through, and he starts to act like he's going to block, and then he wants to peel out. Well, when he peel out into the flat. So this guy who he tries to block hits him like with his arm like this. I didn't know until after the film, but it sort of slows him up. So now the quarterback, he's under pressure. He's running for his life. He's still in the pocket. Throws it out there where this back should have been. So I come in and go, there's nobody out here. We got intentional grounding. Now the coach thinks his back got held and couldn't get out there. Now he's pissed off. Now the field judge comes out and throws a flag on the coach. So it just really gets. So you have to see everything if you're a line judging. You got to stay with this back and know what happens to him. He can get held if he comes through here, and this lineman's smart enough to know it's a screenplay, and he reaches out and grabs him. It's hard as hell to see, but if you get it, it's not a bowl game.
Did you like your field judge having your back by begging the coach?
Not so much. I didn't think it was worth it. But anyway, throw a wrench in the game right there.
Flag at the line of scrimmage. Two back. Where'd you kid?
That's your.
Moving, moving, moving. Set. Set. He shut it down for something.
Might have been a tackle.
I'm not saying it isn't valid, I'm just saying that's what I think he must.
We look at this way too much.
Did he shut it down?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
I don't think he liked the
I
referee.
missed the one swipe.
Now, let's look at his mechanics. If we go back, it looks like he's signaling he's got 2 men back.
He does.
Because that's the signal for 2 men back, not 1 back. But how many does he have back? Because we don't count the slot.
Don't
We
count the
go
slot
with the
guy.
wide guy back or the wide 2 back.
Is he false starting a left tackle? Perhaps?
Right tackle.
The right tackle?
I think that's what he's calling.
I don't see the right tackle do anything.
He's quick, but he kind
But watch the hand. Watch the left tackle's hand right around the snap.
of. He does.
Flush it, pepper, come on, fellas.
There's just not a lot there.
Okay, now if you're gonna also, if you're a short wing and you're gonna do that, we don't want you to just throw your flag and leisurely stay around the line of scrimmage. You know, come in, start heading to the referee and tell him what you got.
Good point. Yeah, he should be busting nuts to get in there. Okay, we're moving on to
IBB question mark.
IBB question mark.
Right there.
Right there.
Did we get it?
So, probably some pocket, just 2 linemen. Two linemen.
Foul or no foul? Hands, I mean, because it's, everybody.
Two linemen. Out of the pocket.
The question is, did the guy throw his hands up like he didn't do anything? I didn't do nothing.
Guilty.
Yeah, international guilty sign.
That's a good one.
What do you think, guys?
Can we get away with not calling anything because he was already by the quarterback? We got an incomplete pass. Move on to the next play.
Let's go to touchdown.
Was there a receiver in the area?
Yes, let's get that.
Wouldn't say we already had a 82-0 ball game.
I don't know. I guess Aaron says Wesley won by
38-28 was the final score.
Hold on a second.
That's tight enough.
Hold on a second. So let's think about this for a minute.
Where's the line of scrimmage?
Hold on. Wait. The guy who gets up throwing the ball was not the original quarterback.
No, it was not.
So is that guy throwing to somebody? Is he throwing it away?
I think he ends up throwing it away.
Don't we have intentional ground?
Oh, look at that.
He's got somebody way down here, but he ends up just.
He's outside the tackle box. He's outside the tackle box.
But he's not the original.
But he's not the original.
He didn't get the original snap. He wasn't the original.
No.
Oh, it was, okay.
This was an end
I
around.
get that, right? Okay. All right. So.
Exactly.
So we had 2 fouls on the play. All right.
So yeah, we want to get that block in the back
Do
now.
we have, yeah, but two fouls, but what are the fouls?
No, it's both on the same teams. Both on the
Yeah,
offense.
exactly, both are on the offense.
Oh, well,
That
let's
far in
stick
the
with it.
backfield for that line in the back, you don't know if deep guy has a receiver getting held 20 yards downfield. So it's wide, it's out in the middle of the open slot.
I mean, I'd have a hard time not getting that. I mean, I would wait a second
Yeah.
to see what the hell happened, but because if he completes the pass over here, we're probably going to have something. But I mean, it's right in front of God and everybody, and it looks real bad. I mean, that's in real time that jumps off the screen.
I threw this.
So the referee's got 2 flags.
referee should have both of these. Yeah, I don't carry 2 flags.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. My hat, maybe.
Exactly, you're gonna have a hat.
Yeah.
But who's gonna help make the call?
I need the wing. I need the wing.
Short wing should help with that block. I mean, he's sits on his feet. Because he's going to have
Well, and
quarterback.
the short wing has nobody home either. I don't think. You got one guy on this side, so he's got a back that's on the other side. So this guy's going downfield. So the short wing line judge on this side doesn't have anybody.
This is a running play right now.
Yeah.
Short wing. This is a
So
running play.
he's staying home.
He's got this guy.
It's right. That's the only thing in front of him. It's the only guy in front of him.
And now, boom, he throws that. Now he goes and officiates this out of bounds.
Line judges, you helping me with that? Maybe. Anyway, there's a lot of people that can get in on that because there's not a whole lot else going on.
Nobody out here.
And Coach Dress is asking the same question. Where's the eligible receiver? And he's probably asking where the block in the back was.
Yeah. Okay.
But mechanically, who's going to get the quarterback who has tossed the ball to the back, who's going out to the opposite side? And now you've got a receiver coming back this way.
I need a center judge because I got to figure out what to do when he hands that ball off to that guy coming back this way. It's going to take me a second to pivot with him when I realize that this guy doesn't have the ball and he's not threatened. So,
On the other side's gonna have to watch whatever mess he's got.
but this is also the where our philosophy of hanging back and not getting caught up into the play that fast is a good thing. Yeah, they want us to follow the quarterback, but if I get sucked into that, it's gonna come right back at me, and I'm in it. All right.
Yep.
You got 39-10, great play.
39-10. Watch this play. This is getting near the end of the half. White team's finally doing something right.
Yoink.
Boom.
Great job. Great catch.
Look at that. So it gets a little exciting now. Team's finally moves the ball.
40 minutes even. This is going to be a late hit, good get.
With the field judge getting beat to the goal line.
Yeah. But
Oh, hello.
great get, whoever got it. It's good officiating, good dead ball officiating. Whoever's coming up there, going down, whoever gets this.
Oh, they cut it off before he got there. 34 comes flying in. Yeah. That guy right there is the one who does it.
I think they got it right, Robert. It's out at the 25. I think they go to the 40. This kid was great.
One thing I was just going to say about that, one thing Jonah had said
39,
about those plays, when you've got one player moving faster than everybody else and the play's over, just watch him.
He's got a brick in his hands.
That's the one that's going to do something.
Yep. 42-10, false start. Yeah.
And run it back over.
That's when everybody can see it, and you don't even need to come tell me what he did because I've already got the microphone on false start 64 offense, or I'll just say it wrong and.
Well, you want to make sure we don't end up with an offside, right? We don't know if he was brought offside. Or I mean, if
he was induced into false start.
Right. So you want to make sure.
I ain't making sure everybody in that
Yeah.
stadium
Now, that was
knows that he false started.
He got the snap count
I ain't
wrong.
waiting for nothing on that. There's no need to think about it.
Hey, I got to
Make
announce
that
everybody but the center this year. It's been one of my games.
He made it go full.
Because it's
That's right. Absolutely.
Okay.
whole game.
Billy just looking for his TV time. The camera's fine, Billy.
Touchdown! Wow.
Okay. See how we cover this one. Yeah, let's see how we cover it. I remember this play now. Tell me what you got.
Should have started on the goal line.
Yeah, Deep Wing wasn't on the pylon for starters.
Would it have helped?
Yes.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been moved.
Heck yeah.
All right, ball is snapped at the 25.
The play comes right to his feet.
Like I said,
He's on the 5.
on the first series, on the first set of plays, I said, just get your butt here and set and wait. You don't have to move. See what happens here.
Hey, deep wings. Where are you put? When are you starting on the pylon? At what yard line? 25, right? We're inside the 25.
And there's no reason to be in the
Well, but-
white, right? There's no reason to be in the white. If you got the pylon, you stand back and let the play come to you. If the pylon's threatened, then you can step up.
Now he did get there and get into position.
Not without jumping around.
Yeah.
He's kicking the big orange G.
That's actually a good point.
Gotta get that out of the way.
When you do, and this is what the back judge and I, when we go walking, that thing is not sitting on that blue line. The goal line marker is sitting at least another 5-6 yards further out because there's no reason. Everybody knows it's the goal line. The G is gratuitous. G is for gratuitous. I mean, you know.
I will leave it there and move it a yard into the end zone. I'm never going in there anyway until the ball crosses. So
I just push it out. Of course, I'm insane about that. I walk around, I touch every pylon. So that's just.
I'm gonna leave my pylons alone.
There you go.
In the middle of the field where you ball.
So it's OCD, whatever.
It's really a tight play.
It's part of my ritual.
Back judge does a nice job getting there, trying to help.
Didn't look at line judge or anybody, look for any help.
Did he not look back down the line?
I think he's got to focus on the
Yeah.
ball.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to see when he hit that pylon.
44-15. Kicker offside?
Kickers after this play. Like right here. What do you think?
Okay, sees. Whoa!
He's still good.
He's inside 3. He's inside 3.
You're not probably out there in the field.
That's right.
Now,
You can call that one and not have any problems at all.
yeah. Wow. 44-50 O-line formation. Where did the play end?
You think they did?
Play ends on the 24. And where do we put the ball down? 30. Yeah, they got it.
Okay, good.
You have a note here about O-line formation. Yeah.
It's starting to get It's starting to get a little sloppy. It's the end of the half. We haven't had a formation foul yet, I don't think. But talk to these guys. Try to keep that flag. At least I try to keep it in my pants and just talk them up. Get in there and talk them up.
You have now you have 2 notes in between these plays and the next play. This says crew mechanics under 2 and crew mechanics under 1.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what you guys do for crew mechanics under 2. I'm sure you guys probably do something like this. Knowing what that means, that if the ball goes out of bounds, comes back in, we're going to snap. And we should have seven clock guys on the field, knowing at all times the clock status and timeouts and all that good stuff. And if a team's ever out of timeouts, I say to myself and I yell at my other crewmates, don't give these guys a timeout. Don't give Blue a timeout. Just keep saying that to yourself. Every possibility, because until that game, when you give that team that fourth timeout, you can't take it back. And it can really screw up a game, especially if it's a tight game. Trust me, I've been in one of those, and you don't want to be in that scenario. So under 2, think about timeouts. Under 1, you got to think about 10-second runoffs and all those scenarios that come with under 1 minute. The biggest thing about 10-second runoffs, what do you need to know? Whether the clock was running or not. So I stand there and do this. Jonah taught me this. We used to do this when we were on the same crew. We'd be like each other. We're doing in la la land because the clock's running. If the clock's dead, we know the clock's dead. We're still as still as the clock. But if the clock's running, I'm running. And until it happens to you and you stop the clock and you come in, I had false start on the offense when the referee's doing his thing. And was the clock running or not? And then you look at the umpire, and the umpire looks at you like that. It's not running now. Serious. You don't know because I'm through a flag. I'm telling him I got 66 false starting. You mark it off. And he's going, all right, I'll announce it, and we'll mark it off. Nobody's thinking, it's a clock. And it stopped. And then sure enough, he goes, was it running? I think it was running.
Billy, how do you keep track of that?
Bad habit. I before every play, coming from being a side judge, the back judge every play. I also make sure that I look at my back judge, my crew, and let me know what's going on before and after each play. So it's every play I look. Clock was running.
Under 1, I tend to vocalize it as well. Clock's running.
Right.
And the back judge, Jonah was our back judge, and he was amazing. And anytime we had a 10-second run, he was running straight up to the referee. He's like, clock is running. We got to go find out if he wants it, if he doesn't want it.
Knowing Jonah, he was probably already got the coach's decision.
He was going. Like, he goes, well, we got to find out if he wants it. If he wants it, we got to go see if they want to take it.
He worked out some sign language with the head coaches or something.
And he was fantastic at it. That was when it first came out. And I just stood there and went, yeah, you go to figure this out. I got spot.
I got my bowl game already.
I'm
Bowl game. Bowl game.
Sure you have one in that tight scenario, and it's like, ooh.
I think we have a shutdown on this play.
Yeah, you have a false start here.
This might be a 10.
Well, actually, let's see what the previous play was. He's out of bounds. Clock stopped.
We're under 2, I guess. Doesn't matter.
Did you see anything?
False start.
I think it must be down here, number 3. See if he does anything.
Oh yeah, he flinches.
Receiver at the bottom.
Yeah, you can't see it, but he does something.
Good job stopping the clock coming on the field.
You got the next play, 46-30, long run. What does it say? Long run, throw ball.
Let's see what this is.
Yoink.
Could have called a shift on that play.
Oh.
That's nothing.
Are you concerned about him throwing a ball away at the end of the play?
I don't think so.
All right. That's the last play you have tagged down here.
See if they score on this play. I don't know why I stopped right there.
1st and 10, 19. 2 timeouts left for the visitors.
Oh.
You get swatted down.
That's all I got, guys.
One question for you before you sit down.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of kind of getting the mindset. So what's your pre-snap routine and what's your post-snap routine between plays?
Yeah, I'm a pretty crazy pre-snap guy. First thing I do is obviously want to know down and distance. So as a short wing, I can only speak to myself. When that receiver comes out, I've got communication with him from the start. Is that you're going to be on or you're going to be off, and he'll look at me and go, I'm on, I'm up, or I'm back, you know. And then once I get him set, and then I got to figure out formation. If I'm straight, formation-wise, boom, I'm good. Then I'm set. Now I want to get everybody set for a second and get that done. Down and distance obviously is key. Clock is key. And then you have your false starts. And then you work. What's happening in today's, at least in our games, our teams are really fast. So just getting everybody in the right position and making that decision, is everybody on or off, or where they're at, and getting set, and then getting your key and knowing where they are. You shoot the ball snapped. I mean, some games it's so fast. If you have a Memphis game and Tulsa, this team just as fast as they can. It's amazing how fast they can go and how many plays they get in. But I'm sure other teams or your teams are going to pick this.
See, our teams want to go fast, but they're not smart enough to go fast, because if they were really smart enough, they'd be at his schools.
And the other thing is we have more. I spend more time doing this for subs coming in, and if this is something that we do, and I don't think the NCAA has picked it up yet. Maybe they will. But if we have subs coming from, say, the opposite side, and they're on offense, and my team's on defense. If the referee is going to look and say, okay, he's got this. Now he's going to look over here and see if my team subs. If my team subs, I come out. Boom. So in case he doesn't,
So I'm always looking at the defense doing anything.
yeah, he's going to look over, and if he sees me pop and the field judge pop out,
You're making it easy. That makes it easy on me.
you don't have to know what was
Right.
the guy.
'Cause
Did they sub or not? So if we pop, now he knows the hold. He's going to stay there until that defensive guy gets off. So that's another dead ball thing that
It's not a bad idea.
that we put in there. But you got to make sure that everybody's on the same page and connected on that.
No, referees, really, if your quarterback is not under any kind of duress, you should be back, you should be wide, and after the play is over, your first look is to the offensive sideline. I mean, when you have 8 officials, it's really nice. You just kind of sit back there, and that's the first thing you do. You start watching the sideline. And when they start coming on, then your next look is over here. And if they start coming on, now they get to go all the way across the field. If it's a late substitution and they come on and you do if he wants to match up, as long as he's not lollygagging, he gets to go all the way across and get in formation, and he gets to go all the way off. It's not, he gets on the field and he's sprinting across the field. That's not what we get in that situation.
And it gets to be, so many teams do this, it gets to be that, all right, they're going to sub. If my team's not subbing, I go like this. And he goes, clears the C. Because the C has to hold until the subbing process is over. So instead of doing this, I was like, I got nothing. And he looks and clears it. Boom. So that's one more thing that you work into your pre-snap, and you don't even think about it. It's like one of those things like, they did. So, I got the right formation. They're in line. I'm working this guy up. So you're constantly working, and you're thinking about clock and helping the referee if you need to. There's more dead ball mechanics officiating than there is in that little of our second play. The other 25 seconds is when you're working, earn your money.
I mean, think about it. We have an intercut film. It looks like this game was about an hour and, say, 35, 40 minutes. So you divide that in half. And now you take that 3 hours that you're out there, or 225 or whatever, and you actually know that you officiated 45 minutes. That's it. That's the whole thing, including all that dead ball crap that you 45 minutes. You're out there for 6 hours, 3 for the game, 3 for pre-game.
6 hours driving.
Any other questions? Now's the time. Mechanics, rules, otherwise. Going once, going twice. All right, March 11th, we'll have the scrimmages, women's professional. Aaron wants $60 for full-time members, $30 for part-time and clock operators. Put your money in on time, please.
Our next session is going to be in Annapolis. However, I do not believe it's going to be a Wednesday.
I will put out the date as soon as I get a location. We will also get our guest presenter lined up. We're trying to find out whether it's going to be Adrian Hill, John Monroe, or Kevin Edwards. Those are our three choices.
Don't forget the Baltimore area guys, the second Wednesday of every month at Milford Academy, except April 3, Hill and Brents. You can get them out at your
All right, so we have giveaways for the next meeting. It'll be an incentive. We'll come up with a decent question or something. It might be something that might have been from this film or something that we taught to see if you're actually paying attention and retaining information. Nothing else. Drive safely. And if you win the lottery, please make sure you donate back to the Southern Chapter.